Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel for another trade recap. Today's April 1st, 2025, April Fool's Day. So today we had an interesting market open with a bunch of news. To start it off, I was waiting for 10 a.m. news to come out. I don't care if I get a setup before the news. I'm waiting until after the news comes out to even think about taking a trade. I've gotten burned in the past um, enough times, and I've learned my lesson, so we're waiting until 10 a.m., which you'll see the news come out and it's crazy. There's a reason I wait for news first. So right away you could see why I wait for news to come out first. Um, Too much risk, and I like to wait for a breakout of the 15-minute range, and that's a candle close either above or below the range. So I think I'm gonna write that here. But we got one before news. There's a candle closure above the range, and even with the strategy I use, we never even got an entry. But I will admit, about 2, 3 weeks ago, I would have taken the long, um, because I would wait for the candles to start at least getting into the wicks of the bull flag there. Um, but now I know to wait for price to break past either the high of the bull flag or the low of the bear flag, like we were waiting for yesterday. Um, in that case, I would have been waiting for it to break above the high of the bull flag, which is there's two up close candles that break out of the 15-minute high, and then that pullback. Those two down close candles are my bull flag. When the next candle comes above the high of the start of that flag, so the wick, that's when I would get into trade. But very quickly I noticed that, you know, there's news at 10, so I'm not even going to take that trade in the first place. So here, I noticed there's a lot of consolidation. Um, this really, to me, indicates that the market is like sort of charging up for a big move. And I thought it was funny because as I was writing this, like just a couple seconds later, it starts to move really fast, and you'll see we do get a breakout to the downside with a candle closure, and that's exactly what we're looking for. That's the first, maybe the second step. The first step would be, waiting for the 15-minute range, the from 9:30 to 9:45. This would be like, I guess, yeah, the second step to get in a trade. So once we get this breakout and candle closure outside of the range, I'll be looking for a bear flag in this point, a pullback, a retracement up, and then for the next candle to come down past the low. I guess you could call it the low of day here. Um, I'm not sure if that would be correct, but just the low of the bear flag, and then we can enter a trade. So here we got the candle closure outside of the 15-minute range. Now I'm looking for my bear flag setup. So this is I just draw a little trend line. It's psychological, really. There's no, I guess, mechanical value, if that would be even a term. Um, but yeah, so basically the down close candle, and if this closes up, which in hindsight it does, um, the low, so there's two wicks for those candles, just where I place my short tool basically. If a candle comes down there, that shows me that it's a confirmation that we're going to continue lower, So I want to enter short for 20 points. That's all I target. I trade one mini, 20 points, and that's enough for me. So let's see if it comes back down in the next candle. We get a nice up close here. That's confirmation. So I just want to see this next candle come down. So now for the good part, we see this candle coming down to my entry. So I'm going to enter short. Got in a little late, but that's fine. Move my stop to 20 points, my TP 20 points. I like to have just to cover the commission on Top Step to 405 just so I could get over 400. Um, but yeah, there's nothing else to this really. I don't marry a bias longer short or bull or bear, sorry. I just see what the market gives me and I keep it simple. That's why I wanted to make this YouTube channel. It's just to keep these things simple. I would really complicate trading. I would try to um, get these big moves, these big targets. Listen, 20 points, that's all you need. It's ridiculous how simple it is. You see there, I go break even just to make sure. Get a little excited. Um, but yeah, I like to keep it simple. 20 points, simple confirmations. This happens pretty much every day. You see, I lock it out. I take one trade and I don't even bother anymore. I don't care what happens after. I took my 20 points, and that's all I need to make it happen every single day. Thanks for watching.